Chapultepec, Hill of the Grasshopper, sacred space of the Mexica, is a sanctuary where nature and memory intertwine. Its springs nourish Tenochtitlan, and its slopes were the stage of rituals, chants, and meditations. Every stone holds the memory of the native peoples. Every tree witnesses generations who found communion with the divine here. Chapultepec is root and horizon, a mirror where Mexico contemplates itself and recognizes its destiny. From its origins, it was refuge, spring, and symbol of ancestral power, a space where nature rises as guardian and history begins to unfold, reminding us that the modern city rests upon ancient foundations that never fade, and that memory flows like living water in every corner of the forest, renewing its voice with each generation that walks its paths. In 1785, under the command of Viceroy Bernardo de Galvez, a palace was erected for the rest of rulers. Neoclassical architecture gave shape to a building that overlooked the expanding city. It was a symbol of authority and contemplation, a place where stone imposed prestige and power. Its walls witnessed gatherings, political decisions, and dreams of colonial grandeur. From its terraces, power observed a valley transforming into a metropolis. The palace was not only a refuge, it was a declaration of dominion, an architectural gesture seeking to impose order on a changing land. The hill became a stage where European architecture conversed with ancestral soil, and where the city began to imagine itself as a modern capital, projecting a future of greatness reflected in every stone. In 1841, the castle became a military college. Its walls echoed with discipline and honor of young cadets. Courtyards filled with marching steps, classrooms with strategies, and dormitories with youthful dreams tied to duty. Chapultepec transformed into a workshop of civic formation, where youth learned that defending the nation meant defending identity. In 1847, during the U.S. invasion, 6 cadets defended the castle with bravery. The boy heroes gave their lives in an act of resistance engraved in national memory. Their names became legend, and their sacrifice still resonates in marble columns that honor them, symbol of dignity that does not yield to foreign force, a song of loyalty and courage inspiring generations and strengthening national identity with each remembrance. Decades later, the castle became an imperial palace. Maximilian of Habsburg and Empress Carlotta made it their residence. The halls filled with European luxury, gardens bloomed with French designs, and the hill became the stage of a fleeting empire. History was relentless. The empire fell, and with it faded dreams of foreign grandeur. Chapultepec was marked by the fragility of projects imposed from outside. The echo of imperial banquets and court intrigues vanished, leaving behind a memory of splendor as brief as intense. The hill witnessed the illusion of an empire that never rooted in Mexican soil, and its fall revealed the strength of a nation resisting imposition and reaffirming sovereignty against attempts of domination. After the empire's fall, the castle became the presidential residence. From its terraces, the national flag waved, symbol of sovereignty and continuity. Presidents like Porfirio Diaz inhabited its spaces, consolidating the building as emblem of political power in Mexico. Receptions, speeches, and ceremonies made Chapultepec a stage where state authority was represented. Each hall witnessed decisions shaping the nation's course, and each balcony became a platform projecting the image of a Mexico in transformation. Chapultepec became the political heart of a country seeking modernization without losing historical roots, and its walls reflected both ambition and tensions of a time of profound changes that defined the national path. In 1944, Chapultepec Castle opened as the National Museum of History. Its stained glass, murals, and halls narrate Mexico's epic conquest, independence, reform, and revolution. Visitors walk its rooms as if crossing a living book. Murals by artists like Juan O'Gorman and Jose Clemente Orozco turn walls into vibrant canvases. Scenes of battles, heroes, and deeds unfold with force, reminding us history is not only past, but also present that questions us. Stained glass illuminates with colors the identity of a people that never forgets. The light crossing its figures is metaphor of memory renewed, bridge between historical and symbolic, between tangible and spiritual, and each work becomes living testimony of the nation and its spirit that never extinguishes. Gardens and fountains reflect the union of nature and architecture. Water holds the voice of centuries, flowers converse with stone, and visitors find respite in beauty and contemplation. Chapultepec is not only history, it is also refuge of calm, space where the city reconciles with nature. Paths invite strolling, viewpoints invite silence, and fountains invite reflection. From Chapultepec, one contemplates Reforma and modern skyscrapers. The contrast between historical and contemporary reminds us Mexico advances without forgetting its roots. The forest, with its paths and lakes, remains the city's lung, while the castle rises as guardian of memory, and its natural surroundings offer balance to the metropolis and strengthen urban identity with each visitor who walks its grounds. Today, Chapultepec Castle is more than a museum. It is altar of national memory, bridge between past and future. Here converge the voices of heroes, echoes of emperors, steps of presidents, and the gaze of millions of visitors who recognize in this place the essence of Mexico. Chapultepec is root and horizon, stone and water, history and myth. It is the heart beating at the nation's center, a story that never ends because day after day, it continues writing Mexico's history. Each visitor climbing the hill becomes witness of a living tale, where past becomes present and present projects into future, and where memory renews with each step, each gaze, each voice joining the echo of history and strengthening the collective identity that defines the nation. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the history and memory of Chapultepec. If this voyage inspired you, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, activate the notification bell so you don't miss upcoming content, and leave your comment with your impressions or reflections. Share this video with your friends and family so that together we keep the essence of our culture alive. Your voice and your support are part of this community that celebrates history, photography, and storytelling. Let's continue building this space of memory and collective creation.